I say problem. I say there's issues. That's what I just said. I get issues just like I want you with me. Come on, man. Come on, man. I get issues, man. Don't take it personal. Take the bitter with the sweet. Good things come to an end. Go ahead, Jermaine. Come on, Jermaine. Jermaine Jackson. Boy, do your thing, boy. Do your thing. Do your manager, do your damage. Get in there and do your thing, boy. He felt like he was being outshined. Don't take it personal. He was outshined, man. Michael, and of course he thought Randy was gonna run right up after Michael. Randy's career didn't jump like Michael though. Marlon didn't either. Tito didn't either. Tito was pretty much the leader of the group. That's what that was, man. They did that. They did their thing. Michael was the front runner. Jermaine got out. Married the record company's daughter. Still need help with a hit record on his own. He has some good records. But you're going to need Michael to get that soup head. Somebody's watching me. And there ain't no privacy. Go ahead, Rockwell. Boy, Rockwell. They forced that project on everybody. But Jermaine, don't take it personal, baby. What a good song. What a good song. Jermaine had a lot of good hits, man. A lot of great songs. Good songwriting. He made sure Jermaine was going to make it. It was like, oh no, we got to put the best writers behind Jermaine. Jermaine's going to get this. He going to get some kind of award. You got Michael. We finna get Jermaine to do some things. Definitely gonna get Jermaine on some things. We need Jermaine to do what he's supposed to do. We need Jermaine. Take the bitter with the sweet. Congrats, Dad. Congrats. I don't just say grats, man. Gratitude, gratification. That's what I said. And that's what I'm saying. Oh, no. No, you don't want to do that. You did not want to do that. Let's clean up on aisle 6. Aisle 6 needs to clean up. DeSz'e, are you in the area? I need a code 4 to aisle 6. I need a code 4 to aisle 6. Jesus, Jones. Code 4 to aisle 6. I need a code 4 to come pick up this pallet in the back of the store. Shipping and receiving right now. Got another truck coming in. Don't take it personal. We just need it picked up immediately. Truck is here, code 4. If there's another code 4, you need your help too. Oh boy. I was deSz'e then, I'm deSz'e now. I care less, man. I had that on my name tag. I'm serious about mine. I dated the homeboy's girlfriend. Then I dated what's her name too? Paula Voodoo. My homegirl's brother's girlfriend. Couldn't explain that one. Yeah, I was scared on that one. Mm-hmm. Search for glasses. So I can address you in the chat. Because I'm gasping for breath. Because this pepper is so hot. How hot is it, deSz'e? Oh, this pepper's so hot, I'm crying. Whoa. I'm sweating. Whoa, that's a hot pepper. Gal, you a pepper. Serrano pepper. Ooh, ain't nothing to be messed with right there. Woo! Even water couldn't quench your thirst. You want to get somebody intoxicated quick? Definitely give them a Serrano pepper. At least a piece of it. They're going to be chasing that. Woo! Burn your lips. Already, Kulana. What up now? Already. Kukuliana. Yeah. Samantha Bruce, yeah, Samantha Bruce is in the house. Hey, it's deSz'e. And then Zaneta Montora. I like that. Extra bounces in your name. Follow the bouncing ball. I love it. I love those names. Thanks for putting the likes in too. Let's get a little laughter for you. A little crowd noise. Yeah, we here, man. Don't take it personal, man. If I didn't address you, I didn't see your name. In chat, I changed the display orientation. So it's hot, it's bigger, so I can see better. But indeed, don't let me delay you. If you feel this recording, if you feel this call is a recording in error, please hang up and dial this number again. Please swipe up and swipe back down. It's deSz'e with that new sound. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Yeah, we're going to have a little fun today. Oh boy, stop that train, I'm leaving. Won't be too long, whether I'm right or wrong. So we'll go back up. We're in the Kai sounds right now. Typewriters. We got bad weather. We got yelling. We got sports. Slap shots. A pool hit. Pool hit. Kind of basic sounds though. They're not really good. I think Sony's laughter and stuff is better. Let's see what we got. Kukliana, I see you, baby. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for saying what's up. Hey, stop scaring people. Hi, Cyber. You tripping. You scaring me. It's okay. You don't have to like me, though. They like me. The people love me, man.
Yeah. Right. Oh,
Silliness. These are like Foley sounds that you probably wouldn't use as much as you think you would. The screaming, the sawing, the printer, the race car, the office. A couple of office sounds. Another guy just typing. The phone. Okay. Phone call on line 6. Phone call on line 7. Mr. Desi, you have a phone call on lines 5. These are the old phone sounds. Ooh, remember that one. That one get on your nerves. You'd be like, hey man, please quit calling me. Oh, geez, you'd be like, you hear that sound, you're like, you're like, who's calling now, dude? That was the time when Call ID came out. You got personal because the number was too much. That Jed, what up now? Who? One hoop salute to Jed. What's up, buddy? We're in here, man. We're doing it up again. Oop. And that's the new phones. That was after the roto ringer stuff. And those are the annoying high-pitched ringing sounds. You hang up the phone. Hang up the phone again. You just load a disk. The disk drive costs you some time. Dial tone. I like to talk to Cookie Puss. Cookie Puss is not here. Cookie Opus did. You have the wrong number. Hang up. That Beastie Boys first EP. That was groundbreaking, man. Jungle. They would have been the first people that did the prank calls before Jerky Boys and all that stuff, before Howard Stern. Beastie Boys had that song called Cookie Puss. And Beastie Boys went hard, man. A Cookie Puss with a funky beat. And 'Cause She's On It. That was the other song on the EP. 'Cause she's on it. On it. And before we got all the stuff that Run wrote for him, you know, Power Veer and all that stuff like that. That was a lick, man. That was a lick. Beastie Boys first EP. I don't think Cookie Puss was on the first album, on License to Ill. What a good album, man. Cookie Puss was... Hold on. I'll call my manager. He'll help you. He'll help you. Cookie Opus did. I mean, they was just fooling on the phone. Time we get. By the time we get Brass Monkey, that funky monkey, ta, 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 ta. Yeah, when we start getting stuff like that, the sound quality was better for hip hop. Of course, the first EP was just like a demo tape, and it was so nasty and raw. It was ugly almost. When it caught your ear, and you'd be like, "Who is that, man?" The Beastie Boys. You didn't know what color they were. You thought they might be black. Or they just might be anything. But you didn't know they were white, though. You didn't know. Rest in peace to my man. My main man passed away. The other two are still here. Davey D, still here. The DJ for Beastie Boys. I went and saw them in Texas, and when they did the live album. They're playing live instruments. Man, Beastie Boys rocked. Beastie Boys rock. Hoo, 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 hoo. Beastie Boys rock. Yeah, when I heard stuff like that, this is stuff that give me the encouragement to yell and scream and throw my hands in the air and ow! I can do all that stuff, man, because they opened the door. They broke the mold for any tomfoolery on the mic, for getting attention on the mic. These boys did it, man. They did it, man. And I didn't care what color they were. They was just funky, man. Cold drinking brown and sniffing glue. It was not politically correct. Sniffing glue? Come on, man. Can't say that nowadays, man, without getting banned. Because you was doing the do. Even doing the do is racy. It's too risque. Man, what a good group, man. It was just a different time. It was a different place. It was a different... It was a different time, man. But if you took it personal, man, I don't like those guys. You gotta fight for your right to party. Hey. You gotta fight for your right. That was political. Here are these white dudes pushing political. They was fighting for black people. Because they was trying to shut us down with the parties, with the Puerto Ricans and the blacks and the Latinos and anybody that was just in the party scene. They was trying to shut the block parties down. They was trying to off hip hop. They didn't want hip hop in there. Rock and roll was still on top. But people were getting tired of rock because it went into the punk rock age in the late 70s. Went into the punk rock age, and we were coming out of disco, so hip hop had to emerge out of disco. It's dance music in the house. And we needed a raunchier sound. We want to go out and dance. We want to go out and spray paint walls, break dancing, rap, and scratch the record. stuff that was totally, nobody was doing it before us. And here are these three white guys, man. What a vision, man. Russell Simmons, Run from Run DMC. What a vision, man. Rick Rubin, the engineer. And shout out to Rick Rooney in Dallas, Texas. Carrollton, Texas, I believe. I still got to see, I hope Rick is still alive, man. Dude gave me a chance, man, out of this world. And we were at Planet Dallas. We recorded our first demo, well, our first single about to come out on 2-inch reel, the big tape recorder. They had Pro Tools, and that was a major thing to have Pro Tools, and you couldn't advance if you didn't go to a studio that had Pro Tools, a SSL board, or a 2-inch reel or Atari reel with different tracks on there. You can record all your stuff on multiple tracks. And I remember Amato, that was his name, Amato, he was like a Argentina type of, or Turkish. He was a Turkish engineer. And I still got the tapes. Man, those were the days, my friend. You had to pay $260 just to get the tape, the reels. And oh man, I'm the master on the props. I got the tape reels. And I don't have those tape reels, but I got tape reels for my new recorder. That machine is loud. It's going to have to be in another room. It cannot be in the same room. Somebody going to record it over there. Over there. You can't have it in the room with me. The machine has to be oiled or something. That's too loud. I know they didn't have it back in the day. So yeah, we talking about a lot of things, man. Did we take it personal? No. We was upset. $250 was a lot of cash. $300 was a lot of cash, man, back in the day. Just to record, that's just the tape alone. We didn't even book no studio time. Studio time had to be, it's the same time, same cost of studio time today. But then, that kind of money, $50 an hour, $75 an hour. But you get a block of 10, you can get it for $50 an hour. Who got that money? So we all got to pool in money to get studio session time. Then we got to have somebody, we got to budget out the mixing and mastering. You think you just going to come out of there with a hit song and go to the record company, here's our tape, here's our acetate. No. No, you got to take that tape to, I think it was called A&R Records, or a dude named Stan Getz, not the Stan Getz that was in the artist, but Stan Getz was actually the dude that did your acetate and put the needle into the groove and put your music into the record. That's a phono record. And you can get a one-off tape, go to the DJ, play the thing, or take it to the company, play your disc, because it sounded that good on the acetate, plastic, vinyl, and you're in the door. At least you're halfway in. At least you got a foot in the door. They might say, you need to come back and you need to remix that. You sound kind of local. You sound like the other guy. You sound weak. Who are you guys? You guys sound great. I can't wait to get you in my big studio. That's what you want to hear. Hey man, I can't buy on y'all's project, but I tell somebody that wants this kind of project. That's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear no he say, she say, I heard it from the grapevine. You don't want to hear that. Now, Greg Nice, Greg N-I-C-E, wee. Yeah, those days are over, man. It was rough, man, making a record back then. Wasn't no MP3. It was, but it wasn't over here in the United States. They banned the MP3. They did not want that MP3 or that aux Worbis over here, period. That was supposed to take everything out. People wouldn't buy records no more. They get the MP3. They already had the MP3 players and all that stuff over in China, Japan. In 1984, 85. Yeah, I would say they had it in 78, 79, 80. They had that. Fraunhofer was already busy. He was busy coming with that codec. That would change the world of audio. Fraunhofer. And boy, did they rip him off. They ripped him off. He don't even get a residual from this. People just came and skipped him up. Fraunhofer, the inventor of the MP3. We just skipped right over. Come on, man. America, you gotta do better, man. Nah, we ran with that one. I think he had a suit to sue, but it was too far gone. Napster was out and all that stuff, and people were downloading like crazy. Nobody was going to the record store anymore. They was just getting old songs. People want those records and don't want to pay for it. I can get this for free. I'm guilty too. I was right there trying to get all of them. I got like probably 40, 50 albums off of there. So I listen to them every once in a while. I still got some old rock records that I never would have bought, that I wanted to buy, but I never had time to get them. I said, no, I'm going to get all of these from this artist, all these from that artist, the classics. I want to hear the classics so I know how to get forward in the business with the music that I'm writing. So I'm doing it for educational purposes. That was my defense. I ain't trying to get caught up or go to jail or get fined. They were fining people for pirating music. And I'm not trying to pirate music. I'm not an advocate of that. Just saying though, that was a time and space, and everybody was haywire about MP3. Yeah, I tell you like it is, man. I ain't for the trip. I can't say that I didn't do it. I was right there doing it too. Everybody was doing it. You could be an advocate for telling people not to do it, and you still doing it yourself. Oh, I gotta get that new Police album. Oh, I need that second Janet Jackson album. I had it and I lost it and I need that album back. So it was a utility. It wasn't just, hey, we just trying to rob the industry. The RIAA. Then they came movies downloading. You're like, no, I'm not trying to do the movies though. I think I only got like Cheech and Chong, like 2-3 movies that I never saw, and Up in Smoke. That's the only thing I got from the movie side of the game. I mean, Home Alone, all those stuff was on there. I was like, that's pretty freaking cool. Movie come out at the movie theater and it was on those share sites. I felt guilty about that. I was like, no, I'm not going to do this. I got that Cheech and Chong. I still got the DVD. Up in Smoke is a classic, man. It's a straight classic. And yeah, I'll never forget that movie. And I needed to have a copy of it. Later on, I would get copies on VCR, DVDs, and all that stuff like that. I had to get that one. I think it was Bear Share. You talking about to peer-to-peer borrowing music, borrowing movies, books, audiobooks. Easy for anybody to just copy anything that you wanted. What you got might not be what you wanted, but you had that dopamine, you had that dopamine going through your brains, saying, man, I sure good about getting something for nothing. I enjoyed that. Even if you didn't really watch it after you downloaded it. You just downloaded it for the sake of feeling good that you got it. That's what happened. The industry should have embraced it. They said, no, you know what? We don't care about y'all downloading our music and our movies and our video games. We want you to download more. You know, we're finna come with some new video games, but we want you to pay a fee. That's all. Just put a fee up, flat tax. You hear that, Mr. President? A flat rate for everybody. So we ain't got to worry about it. Pay a flat tax, a flat rate subscription. That's all I had to do. Make it subscription based. But oh, the RIA and the movie industry was like, no, we hate you guys. I'm like, oh my God, dude. The world is downloading music, and you need to capitalize on it. Now there's nothing worth downloading. Appreciate your future generation. I appreciate y'all. Y'all all right with me? I ain't mad at you. I can't blame it all on y'all. Y'all don't even know what y'all did. Or do you care? No. You could care less about messing up the music industry. You could care less. deSz'e, ScrAp TV Talk. Yeah. Personal. You can take it personal or you can not take it personal. Don't take it personal. I mean, do take it personal. If it hurts and it hits you in the heart, then hey man, you're going to have to take that one for the team. But your character pretty good. Y'all gonna make me a vegan. So the prices are high. Yeah. Prices are high. Boy, did we not see this coming? He promised us the lowest prices. Just tap the reserves, bro. We got reserves right now. That'll shut all these companies down. Actually, come out with a government gas company. Suggestion box. A gas company by the government. That would rule all the prices of everything. You know they're gonna have cameras there. You know they're gonna be running your license plate, your registration. You got warrants, all that stuff. They running everything at the government gas station. So beware. You do not get a pass going to the government. gas station. Cameras everywhere. They got an X-ray on your car, your vehicle. They're not playing. But you'll get the regular rate for gas. Whether we in a war or not, the government gas station will be low at all times. Period. Gas or oil shortage? No. The gas is constantly the same price. No moving up, no going down. Flat. Say flat earth theorists. Let's go. You can't play with me on that one. Put that flat tax, put that flat price, put that flat idea out there. And let's see what happens. The other company's gonna have to buckle down. They're not gonna be able to charge $40 a gallon. They're not gonna be able to do it. Like that one time that Facebook ignited a riot. Incited a riot. Incited a price hike. When Katrina and that other hurricane came right behind Katrina in New Orleans, everybody panicked. I remember the whole week and weekend. When I had my box truck. As long as I had cop on the truck, I was cool. I didn't care about the price. Everybody hiked their price up. Everybody did. There was no escaping it. If you had gas, you moved around. So, what if it did jump up right now? You gonna take it personal? Huh? This is a deSz'e ScrAp TV talk. Yeah. Are you gonna take it personal, man, if the gas goes up to $20 a gallon? He's targeting me. No. But if it does go up to $20 a gallon, the people will be outraged. Throw the bomb out. They're going to be all upset with Mr. President. They think it's his fault. They need somebody to blame, a scapegoat. And I don't like being a scapegoat. I don't like being a whipping boy of the company, of the group. I don't like it. I'll play the role, but I'm not going to like it. Sometimes you got to play the role. That's that know when to hold them type thing. Taste the carrot. What's up, Doc? With Audrey Meadows. The honeymooners. Shut up. They stole so much stuff on that cartoon. And they turn around and do the same thing with the two mouses, the one bigger mouse and the skinny mouse. The honeymooners again, and they sued them. They sued, was it Hanna-Barbera or was it MCM? Because it was in the likeness of the honeymooners. Almost the same voices. You thought they left the studio to do the cartoon. Dude sound just like Norton. Hanna-Barbera with the Flintstones. Same thing. You got Ralph Cradham and you got Norton again. With Trixie and I mean it's the same plot. The Flintstones, that was a rip-off of the honeymooners. The voices, everything. Oh, Fred, I think you... Yeah. Way to go, Ralphie boy. They took it personal. They got upset with that company. They were like, no, you're not going to just rip our show off and have a cartoon doing our skits, doing our dialogue, our storyline, everything. It was like it was just copying the TV show and making our own cartoon out of the TV show without permission. I don't think cease and desist letter was out there. It came to some kind of agreement because the Flintstones kept going into perpetuity. So did the Jetsons. And the Flintstones just getting more personal and personal and personal. It was a comic satire. I mean, it was a comedic satire. Came on in prime time television on everybody's TV. If you had a TV, you tuned in. Especially an adult satire at night. Was everybody watching? The world is watching. At least the United States was. Because the show started getting personal. I mean, you got cartoon characters having kids on the TV. Pebbles and Bam Bam. Ooh, that pepper brought it down, boy. Ooh, that pepper was hot. I like hot, but man, I'm gonna get some habanero peppers. Some chili peppers. I don't know where you gotta use the restroom at though with them chili peppers. Boy. I think it was, here's a bonus. Here's a bonus right here. If you're in the institution, which we call incarcerated, if you're in an institution, your main thing is what they got on the menu or what they got that they serve and you can trade and stuff amongst the inmates or your fellow comrades. They had a ramen noodle. The different flavors. You got beef, you got chicken, you got shrimp, you got lime, you got buffalo chicken, you got spicy beef. Yeah. What's the other ramens? Anybody got a set on ramen? Anybody have a type of ramen? Because there's one ramen I'm going to name next. Because there was lime. And it wasn't the greatest, but it was a different flavor. At least got you in the building of something different from that beef and chicken. You got tired of beef and chicken. Then you eat shrimp and you be tired of shrimp. Then you just eat it without the flavor pack. Or you put the flavor pack on other things. You know, on your Salisbury steak. Or your chicken fried steak patty. Or your hamburger patty, which had soy products in it. Yeah. You don't want to eat too much soy products while you're in that institution. Why? Because when you go to a visitation or you even just sitting on your stoop like I'm sitting on my thing, rocking back and forth, that soy just whoosh. And it's time to go to the restroom. You better get to that restroom very quick. Or you done messed on yourself. Then you only got 2 pair of clothes, 2 pair of socks, 2 underwear, and a jumper, 2 jumpers. That's it. You saw that, you gotta wait till next week to get your stuff washed. Unless you work in the institution. You can get, if you work every day, you get fresh linen every day. You get fresh pillow, fresh towel, fresh bedspread. You can get an extra bedspread and don't let them catch you. That's called contraband. So, at any rate, they call back to sports. All those flavors of ramen noodle. The lime was the one I remember. That was just oddball. People like, man, I want to try that lime. I give you 2 honey buns for that lime ramen noodle. No, I give you 3 then. No, I give you 2 in a Snicker bar. Ooh, Snicker is worth more than anything in that bad boy right now. Now, Snicker is top shelf. That'll get your haircut with the fade, and put something else on there like a Twinkie or a cupcake or a honey bun. They got sick of honey bun. A honey bun is a commodity. It's the main commodity. Or some coffee packets. You can have your hair edged up with a design in it. You get somebody to take, etch your picture out and do a portrait of you and send it to your immediate loved ones. You're like, he doing all right. Look at, he even got a picture. Who did this picture? It looked just like Malcolm. So yeah, man, I say that to say this. They had a ramen noodle called chili pepper ramen noodle. You think it would be chili, like you add some beans and some chili. No, this was the chili pepper, yeah, from Mexico. From Mexico. Chili pepper ramen noodles. I tried it, and yeah, bowel movement, incredible. This other guy tried it. He was like, I gotta have that, I gotta have it. He had 2 of them. He obtained 2 of them from the Latino guys in the institution. About 3 o'clock in the morning, right before wake up, because you could go to the restroom. You had to be in your bunk after whatever time, 12 o'clock, 11. You have to be in your bunk and you got to go to sleep because in the morning you got to work. Most of us work. We got working tank. And if you didn't work, you stay in that tank all day. You don't get out and all you get is a bologna sandwich for lunch. That's it. You don't get all the accolades you do when you go to work, go do laundry, all that. There's all kind of jobs in there. Custodial, repair. This dude ate that, boy, did the both of those chili. He was like, man, this is good. He was eating. I'm like, dude, slow down, bro. Slow down, bro. Bro wasn't a word at the time. I think, well, bruh. We were saying bruh. Slow down, bruh. In the late 90s. I'm like, dude, slow down, bruh. He kept eating. About 3 o'clock in that morning, 4 o'clock. 3 o'clock in the morning, he walking around like, oh, freaking, he said the other word. He said the explicit. He said, them freaking chili noodles. He's walking slow, and he's patting his stomach. Oh. He done went to the bathroom like 2 or 3 times already. Them freaking chili noodles. And me and my Latino friends, we laughing like a mug, boy. We laughing it up when he was walking back, patting his stomach. Freaking chili noodles. Dude, that was the worst one that chili noodles made, was that with the chili pepper flavored noodles. It tore your stomach up. It was too much acidity in there. Too much. It scored high on the what they call it, the scorn scale or scorpion scale. That was ridiculous, man. Yeah, he took it personal that time. He'll never eat those ever again in his whole life because it breaks everything down in your stomach because the pepper is so divine and it's so much of a utility. It breaks everything down. That's why people eat peppers. It personally makes you deal with yourself. You're like, you gotta go to the bathroom, dog. We use the bathroom, dog, and you feel a lot better. I mean, it's kind of like dark chocolate or something where it just clears your whole system out. Eating beets and eating prunes clears your system out. Keep eating prunes and see don't your butt be headed toward the bathroom. Yeah, prunes is a mug, boy. And they came out with a prune candy too. You better watch yourself. You're gonna be in the bathroom about the next few hours. Them prunes will pull it out of you. Them chili peppers, they will pull it out of you. Yeah. When it comes out, you're gonna be like, thank God it came. System broke everything up in your system and you are totally flushed. Yeah, it gets personal when it comes to that. Yeah. Don't take it personal. Personal. Was that Monica did that? When I wanna be all alone. Oh boy. Personality. Personality. Hey, personality. Personality. Oh, personality. Personality. Mm, 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 mm. Do the Carlton. Personality. personality. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it takes personality to do the Carlton, man. Carlton had his own dance on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You think Will Smith would be the superstar of the show? No, Carlton Banks, Alfonso Ribeiro stole the show by being the uppity, privileged black guy, black son, prep school type dude, wearing polos all the time like this, shorts, cardigans, always had a nice haircut, and that was a good show, man. I can't knock that one, man. Quincy Jones, he was a beast on that. He was a beast on that one for putting that together. Wow. Right after Sanford and Son, can he top Sanford and Son? Can he top the other TV shows that he did music for and actually help co-write or something? Or get the ideas in? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Dude, if I got to do what Will Smith did those first few years, I'll do it. I do it just to make sure all my taxes is cool and I can get the heck around the world. I need accident forgiveness. I need a fresh start program. And it's the tax man coming. And yeah, I need a fresh start, man. I've been an injured spouse and I've been a dependent for a little while. That's rough coming out of those institutions. Believe that. It is not all it's cracked up to be. I had to apply for government food stamps. I had to. I had to take it. I didn't try to take it personal, but I personally was I was humilified. It was humility. I mean, it was. I had to humble myself, man. That was a bad time in my life, man. Coming out of there, I don't have nothing. I had to start back over from scratch. Because everything that I had when they put me in there is all gone. Cars got repossessed or other cars got stolen or whatever happened. No job, got to start over from the beginning. Living with your mom and dad. And like, hey man, you gonna live here? You gonna have to go get some food stamps. Cause we can't keep feeding you like this. You're a growing boy. So there it is, deSz'e, straight up and down, man. ScrAp TV talk, man. We talking about personal. Yeah, brother deSz'e was on food stamps twice. Golly. Thought I'd never tell that story. That makes sense, though. Because they displaced you when they put you in that institution. They owe this to you. You are eligible. You're eligible for housing, the housing list. Nowadays, the housing list, you got to wait 4 years before you get a placement or an interview. It's that many people looking for housing, government-assisted housing. Or the food stamps, the program for the needy, the EBT cards and stuff. You got to apply for that. It's not going to come instantly. As soon as you get out of there, you hungry. You better apply that first day. But I hope they be cool with the clerk that worked there so you can skip somebody in line. Get your benefits, get your card. So you can go get some milk, cheese, one meat. No hot foods. You have to get these raw foods, canned goods. Boy, but you was able to survive. Had to take it personally, man. I didn't want to, but I had to. I did, because I was upset about me being on that. I don't need that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're not going to be living at mom and dad's house without putting some in on something. And right now you have nothing but the change you came out of there with. Here's your $2.02. That's all I had when I came here. Yeah, we had to charge you for the indigenous kit. You wanted an extra pillow or whatever. You went to the doctor and got a couple shots and some vitamins one day and some aspirin the next day. Yeah, we had to take that out of your little $20 that you had in your wallet. My God, dude, I got $2. Well, just show the bus driver the back of your release form. He'll let you ride the bus for free, one way only. Good luck to you. There might be a taxi out there that can take you somewhere. I'm going to get a taxi with $2.02. You're not going to get a taxi with $2.02 unless you tell them, man, and you look the part and you are genuine and authentic about yourself. And the taxi driver or the Uber driver understands. It says, hey, man, let me talk to your mama. Let me talk to your dad on the phone. Call the number. Call him. Call the number, dog. I'm not playing with you. Call the number. That's all you got to do is call the number. No number. A number. Call the number. Okay. Ring, ring, ring. Yes, this miss. Yes. Well, I got your son here. He said we loaned money to get from here to there. I'm willing to take him there. Are you able to give me my fee that I'm owed for bringing him all the way from downtown to the suburbs of the city? Yeah, I think I can do that. All right. Thank you, ma'am. Click. All right, buddy, you're in luck. I'm taking you all the way to the house. And he's going fast as all I do. He's trying to get back so he can run that hustle again. And he also questioned for a tip, a very large tip. Milk my mama for that money. I'm like, dude, you ain't right, man. Swear he's my friend and stuff. You ain't my friend. I just met you, dog. You pulling the wool over our head. Ain't no taxi cost him. I should have got a taxi and had them talk to my mom, my dad. So there that is. No, we don't. You getting over on mama, you can get over on daddy. When I get there, just have my money ready in cash. So I ain't got to report it. Whatever. Anyway, that's it, man. No more, no less. That style was created by music to get yourself together by. The idea of this is thoughts behind yourself is thoughts around the world is yeah. If you blink too fast, you just might miss it. Thoughts on fire. Major bliss, kid. Yeah, because it's coming true. We all maintain. We all manifest this. Manifest. We put the manifestation to the test. Yeah, this is deSz'e ScrAp TV Talk. It's what we call personal. I count it down at the end of my show. 10, 9, 8, 0, 1, 2, 7, 6, 5, 3, 4. That's it. Get out of there, man. That's the end of this particular program, end of this podcast, man. We did it again, boy. The boy is here. I think we're in 24th or 25th week, 26 weeks. I kind of stopped counting now. And I don't want to listen to the old tape to see what week it is. Girl, in the early ones, I know what day it was because it was this time last year. And I'll track those and get some dialogue from these tapes. That's my story, man. I come on here to rock the bells, man, and just shake you up. That's what I come for. I'm like wondering, why are you taking me here, God? I was trying my best to pay this and pay that. I was paying over the amount one time. They pocketed the money. They didn't get the money to the child's mother. All them years. Taking government stimulus checks from my significant other. What is that about? She don't have nothing to do with my baby, man. Oh, but we're joined together in matrimony. So they figure we're going to get her attention too. Make sure y'all take care of that little guy and take care of that baby. All the way till he's grown. If he wants to go to college, you have to still pay. You need to put some insurance on that little boy. You got to pay insurance every month. Dude, that was a dread situation. But you got to see all the events and stuff in college, on the campus. I even found you a lady or two that you did. She might work in the cafeteria, or she might be one of those officers. Who knows? Real love can exist anywhere, with anyone. A junk, man. As long as they're not topsy-turvy with their emotions and beliefs and views. So yeah, there it is, man. We gave you a bonus right there, man. I remember, and if there was a song to go with it, I would play it. But the songs that I'm hearing in my head right now, I'm like, nah, that ain't worthy of being on a big, fat record sitting up here on the mantle, thick than a mug, just to remind you of all the blood, sweat, and tears you put into this project. And not there. In the Hard Rock Cafe, they tried. House of Blues, they tried. Just ain't the same, dog. This is not Michael Jordan's restaurant or Harry Carey's. This is middle of the road production. Everybody wants to eat at Michael Jordan's place. Everybody wants to eat at in the shop, a famous restaurant, Harry Carey, baseball player, baseball coach. I don't know. Sam Houston, same. People want to take that picture next to that life-size statue. Statue been sitting there since a long time. I've been wondering how those statues stay up all these years. We have tornadoes and all that stuff. Earthquakes. What y'all put in that mall? What y'all put in that statue? Super glue? Y'all was using Gorilla Glue before it came out. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I gotta give it to you. I gotta give it to you raw, baby. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. So there it is, man. Black and white. This is DeSz'e. I'm saying Audi right now. So I think I'm gonna lay down for a minute. I've been working all on the railroad all night, man. I'm so wore out right now. I don't even need a aspirin right now. Couldn't take another one if I wanted to. Couldn't help it if I wanted to. Can't help it. Even if I could, I can't help it. Wow. Looking at the mirror. Oh boy. Mike, get him, Mike. Looking at the mirror. I gotta practice my mic, man. I used to hit that boy. I used to hit that note, them notes. She's out of my life. That's the one they want me to sing all the time. I sounded exactly like him too. I sounded better than him for a minute. At least I thought so. You see, at least it looks that way. When's the last time you got on your knees to pray? Hey man, you gotta pray, man. You gotta humble yourself, man. Don't take it personal, man. Even if you don't believe, all you gotta do is call on him. Just call on him. That's all he asks you to do. Just call him, try him out. Just try him out, and he'll lead your way. He'll order your steps. He'll make you get to where you need to get to in a quick, fast manifestation. But you can't keep using them like a slot machine or ATM. No. Thanks to Motivated to Soar on that one. Motivated 2010, right here on, she comes on before me in the mornings. So indeed, what we got from all this? $5 foot. Nah. We're on in the morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, Central Standard Time. This is deSz'e, and this is how we do it, man. This is how we do it. It gets better, it gets better, it gets better, it gets better. Oh, Lord, it gets better. When it's time to lay down, you got to lay down. That's all it is to it. I'm going to close the door and put the screen up. Catch some Z's until the next performance comes on. I got an hour. I could probably, I got an hour. I can go to sleep right now and wake right back up and knock this thing out all the way to 12 and then go back to sleep again. Pick up right back up at 1:30. Got to hear that Bilko. Ernie Bilko, Phil Silver show. I just wondered what if they had a cartoon. We never saw a cartoon of I Dream of Jeannie or the cartoon with Bewitched. They're the same sequence. We never had cartoons with Dennis the Menace. We had a couple of cartoons, but we didn't have an animated cartoon series. That would have been big. Why didn't y'all do that? But at the beginning of the Dennis the Menace has that little cartoon character. The beginning of the Phil Silver show featuring Ernie Bilko, as Ernie Bilko. It's him, he has Doberman marching with him. I think he has, I can't think of the other boys, Frizzelli or something. And there's no full-flown cartoon behind that show. Just for the intro. Many Loves of Dobie Gillis. You got a cartoon character, starts that show off and tells you we'll be right back after these messages. And he dances at the end, I believe. But there's no cartoon to Dobie Gillis. Many Loves. Dobie Gillis. So there it is, man. Black and white again. deSz'e is in the house, man. I had to say what's up to everybody. I appreciate y'all coming through. All them people in them bushes. Give me that like, man. I appreciate it. We out of here in a minute. We out. I gotta close this thing. I don't want no we call it mosquitoes getting me. Oh no, ain't gonna be no biting this year. I'm biting back. Come in here if you want to, mosquito. I'm biting back. There's a bunch of them. I'm gonna swallow all of them in one spot. They're gonna wish they didn't come mess with this. Cause them little stingers, they be hurting, man. Get enough of them, you might have a cardiac arrest. So you gotta be very careful dealing with those. So yeah, this is it, man. We call it the end, man. I've had a great time. This was good. It was rough, but I got here. Plug my stuff up like a champ, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Deuces out the roof. We'll see y'all in a minute. Holla back. Back in the morning, 5 o'clock. And be a couple posts tonight, too. Talk to y'all in a minute. Thank you.